Hey, welcome back again to Jojo Sabio's Autistic Podcast. Yes, I'm the autistic guy. Now I'd like to present you something really informative, maybe. And as you can see on the display right now in the front of the camera, I'll be making sure that I'll be with you for the next 10 minutes or maybe 20 minutes in the video. And how do I like it? And baby, it will create a very unique blend of information being presented, and yeah, as you can see on the screen, I've also got a new presentation coming in. I've also changed my clothes, just experiencing with my fashion statement. I hope you don't really mind, and please bear with me into the thunderstorm, and we'll meet a rainbow after that. That's the good say in this one. Yeah. My name is Jojo Sabio. You can call me Navy. You are in my Autistic podcast this time. This episode is going to talk about, what is it? The financial independence for adult autistic individuals in rural Southeast Asia and Indonesia. We are going to empowering autistic adults through inclusive financial systems and community support. Look at that. The image is showing some people on the rice paddy. Probably this is in the western part of Java. If it's in my country, an image like this usually comes from Java Island, or maybe Sumatra and also Bali. Bali is province Bali. The Bali province. Yeah, and we are going to the next slide. I hope you can listen to me clearly. I mean, you can hear my audio very audible on your end, and I hope that you'd have some punchiness on this kind of topic. So bear with me. So what's the next one? Chapter 1: Understanding Autism in Southeast Asia. Oh yeah, why? This is a good point. Rising prevalence. Autism spectrum disorders is increasing across Southeast Asia. Indonesia alone has an estimated 600,000 plus autistic individuals, making it one of the region's most significant neurodevelopmental challenges. Yeah, autism is not disability only like a physical disability. It's not autism. Some people translate that autism is actually a physical disability. Oh, you are having autism. What is that? Are you physically disabled? Are you physically disabled? No, it's a neurodevelopmental kind of thing. So, next point is diagnostic gap. Many cases remain undiagnosed, especially in rural areas where awareness is limited and diagnostic resources are scarce. This invisible population, hang on a second, let me, what is this? Yeah, accessibility menu shortcut removed, yeah. This invisible population faces compounded barriers to support and services. Well, yeah. And this is a very unique challenge that we got right here. Females with ASD carry a disproportionate burden due to social expectation and masking behaviors. Younger adults face particular struggles with social and academic inclusion as they transition to independence. Yeah. Next slide. The hidden struggles, real forces from Indonesia. Look at this. This is the woman, but it's with a short hair woman, I think. Dima's story. A 21-year-old law student diagnosed at age 3, Dimas navigates university life with caution. Years of bullying. Look at that. Years of bullying. Mark my word. Please put a very attentive attention to this one. Years of bullying. And social stigma taught him to be selective about trust, making every social interaction a calculated risk. So it actually feels like you are human, but not really human. You are a limited human. Who want that? Let me ask you that question. Who want that kind of thing happens in their life? No one. Come on. Bayu Yuri. Bayu is diagnosed at the age of 31. Bayu spends decades being misunderstood by people. And that's also not a good thing to have in your life. Although, yes, we need to have a bad or two, like a bad or two bad things in our life, but not like this. Workplace stress from sensory overload, and social misunderstandings combined with lifelong bullying experiences, highlighting how late diagnosis affects adult life trajectories. This story eliminates the emotional, let me try it again. This story eliminate the emotional and social barriers autistic adult face throughout Indonesia, barriers that extend far beyond geography into the fabric of daily survival and social participation. This is isolation beyond geography, autism in rural communities. Isolation beyond geography, autism in rural communities. Financial inclusion landscape in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, 24% bank account access, labor force participation, 45%, yeah. And also autistic population. And the barriers to financial independence for autistic adults is ranking banking access barriers. Look at that, Bank Desa, it's like Felix Bank. Bank Desa. Desa is also a word that comes from Indonesian language. I think it's like a village. If it's translated into English, it means a village. Banking access barriers, limited access to formal banking and credit stems from lack of disability-friendly services, assistive technologies, and also employment challenge, rural infrastructure gaps. Let's go to the next slide. Chapter 3 is innovative solutions and community initiative, regional leadership. Yeah, look at this. Malaysia's Bank Rakyat launched the Autism Anak Kita CSR initiative, empowering autistic youth through entrepreneurship, training, and social inclusion programs. This model demonstrates how financial institutions can drive meaningful change. Yeah, and research and innovation, the Southeast Asia Inclusive Financial Innovation Initiative, IFWI is conduct a rigorous research on effective digital financial services to improve disability inclusion, technology integration, assistive technology bridge, critical accessibility gaps, and also scaling solutions. Successful pilot program must be expanded to reach rural communities where needs are greatest and resources most limited. Yeah. And case study, assistive technology impact in Indonesia. 14% household with disabilities accessing formal credit highlighted the massive unmet need. 86% potential market for assistive tax solution that could transform financial independence. Promising development. Yeah, let's take a good note on this one. It's a promising development. Programs integrating assistive devices with financial literacy training are showing measurable increases in independence and economic participation. Oh yeah. Let's go to the next slide. Technology, empowering independence. Chapter 4 is building support networks and inclusive policy, family support, regional cooperation, and policy action. Well, family and community support form the foundation of success. Yes, it is. It starts with your family. And every autistic individual, it starts with their family. Whether you want to be a gardener, a farmer, an engineer, or maybe a pilot. Sometimes self-doubt coming into this matter. But hey, have you ever seen that an autistic individual could be a pilot, like piloting an airplane? I know sometimes some people are labeling this kind of thing as a dangerous thing, but if one is capable, then why not? Regional cooperation and the policy action, the economic and social payoff. We have been 9 minutes or maybe less than 9 or more than 9 minutes into the video. I'll be continuing again not so long after this one. The economic and social payoff. Poverty reduction, empowering autistic adults, financially reduce poverty and inequality while improving quality of life and community integration for the entire families, economic potential, and also human dignity. I like this point. Human dignity. Let's read on this one. Financial independence fosters dignity, reduces caregiver burden, and promotes sustainable development aligned with the SDG goals. Well, the point is that when we invest in financial inclusion for autistic adults, this is a very good point. I'm astonished by this one. I'm kind of, quite shocked from this kind of statement. Look at this. Let me repeat it again one more time. No, I wasn't even with it fully. That's on me. I'm joking. So when we invest in financial inclusion for autistic adults, we are not just changing individual lives. We are transforming the entire communities and economies. Well, if you build a civilized society, that it will be built. I don't know how to say the word. How do I put the words, my words on this one? Like, if you're trying, if you're trying to build and train a human, that it will be human in the end, like totally human. Putting humanity and a lot of faith. This is what we do. This is what we do. Okay, next slide. For margins to mainstream, financial independence in action. Conclusion. We have come to the conclusion. A call to action for inclusive financial futures. This is a very urgent need. The rising ASD burden in Southeast Asia demands immediate, tailored financial inclusion strategies that address the unique needs of autistic adults. And then we got also a proven solutions, combine assistive technology, community support, and policy innovation can transform life and create sustainable pathways to independence. Yeah, I'm betting on that one. Our commitment, we must build accessible financial ecosystem that empower every autistic adult, especially in rural Indonesia and throughout Southeast Asia. The time for action is now. Finance, I know it sounds like easy, but really hard on reality. So the time for action is now. Financial independence isn't just about money. It's about dignity, opportunity, and the fundamental right to participate fully in society. Yeah, and this is the last slide. And I have been last for more than 12 minutes into the video. Yeah, I can imagine reading this one. It's a very base and a very understandable information that it takes a big part, and it takes the whole society to build. To help this matter, to put this matter on a more streamlined progress. We'll be making progress if it's really streamlined. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I know it's not easy. Maybe some other normal people, I shouldn't say that. Some other neurotypical persons, like neurotypical, have their own business. I know that, but let's talk about empathy. Yeah. Do you want to help others or not? And maybe, we need help. We are autistic people. We do need help. We do need your help. And if you help us, then we can help you. So help me and then I'll help you. Help me to help you. Yeah, that's the word. Help us to help you back. Like it's a symbiotic mutualism. But for starters, as an initiative, we can't move on our own if we are blocked in a neurotypical policy. Well, us losing on the game and losing on the competition, that's what happened. Well, I can't say much more about it. What I'm just trying to say that the camera is getting hotter, camera is getting hot, and maybe the media will be kind of failing. That's the thing. That's how I want to convey this stuff. My name is Navy Jablon Bankdi, or you can call me Jojo Sabiru Natalagawa. You can call me Jojo. And so you can call me Jojo. Hey Jojo, what are you like? How are you doing, Jojo? I'd love to hear that on my ears every morning, or maybe every Sunday morning. And I'd love to say hello back again at you. Hi dear, how you doing? Also I'm autistic, and I am a level 1 autistic person. It doesn't make me inhuman. I am truly a human at heart. So that's it. Thank you and goodbye. Bye bye.